Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about the BCG matrix and more specifically how can we use the BCG matrix for analysis of the companies. So as we all know that BCG matrix is the Boston Consulting Group's product portfolio matrix, which is designed to help with the long-term strategic planning by the companies and also to help a business consider growth opportunities by reviewing its portfolio of products to decide where to invest, where to discontinue or develop products. So basically the BCG matrix tells a company which is a big company and selling many products how to position the various products in different categories. So let us start with the BCG matrix quadrant. So as you can see here, this diagram shows a simple example of BCG matrix. As you see here, on the x-axis we have relative market share, on the y-axis we have market growth rate. Now as you can see, there are four sections, and these are stars, question marks, cash cows and dogs. Now you have to understand, when we are moving from left to right, the relative market share is decreasing. Same in the growth rate, when we move from up to down, the market growth rate is also decreasing. So we discuss them one by one. First is the stars. So stars are those products which are in high growth markets with high market share. The question mark are those products which are in high growth markets with low market share, and the question marks are also known as the problem child. The third is cash cows. These are those products which are in low growth markets but they have very high market share. And the last is the dogs, which shows those products which are having low growth or market share. So this was just a brief introduction to revise what is the meaning of each of these quadrants in the BCG matrix. Now we will move to how we can use these BCG matrix for our company. So this is the figure which explains it in great detail, but before discussing this figure I would like to tell you that you have to apply the BCG matrix as a portfolio of products or services. So first you have to show your products as a portfolio, and so it becomes more relevant to big companies or large businesses. So BCG matrix can not be applied by small companies having just one or two products. It is mostly used by large businesses which are having multiple services and markets. However, the markets in smaller businesses, they can also use similar portfolio, thinking of their products or services to boost leads and sales, as we will see here. Now as we see these quadrants, here are some of the recommendations on action or on action for each of these quadrants. The first one here given is question marks, which shows two products, Smarties and Nescafe Dolce Gusto, which is a product in the low market share and high market share. So what will be your strategy for this group? As you see, the name suggests it is not known if they will become a star or drop into the dog quadrant. So these products, we are not sure these products will move to the star or they will move to the dog quadrant. So these products often require a lot of investment from the company to push them into the star quadrant. But the challenge here is that a lot of investment is required to get a return from these products if you are able to move them from question mark to the stars. Now we can take the example of computer games. The computer game companies often develop hundreds of games before gaining one successful games. Like you see, Angry Birds has been, the company which made Angry Birds has made a lot of other video games, but we are not aware of them. we just know about the Angry Games, which is the most successful product of that company. So it is not always easy to spot the future star, and this can result in potentially wasted funds if we are not able to understand whether we can move this product from question mark into the star category. Now second is the star products. These products can be the market leader through though they require ongoing investment to sustain. They generate more return on investment than other product categories. So here you see Nescafe. Nescafe is the star product of the company, which has a high market share and high market growth. So these products we can call that they are the star performers or the market leaders. Now the third is dogs, where we see here it is have given example of Nestle Milky Bar. These are those products which are having low market share and low market growth. So the usual marketing strategy here is that we should aim to remove any dogs from our product portfolio. We should try to get rid of these products as soon as possible, because they are a drain on our resources. So those resources we can use in some other more better opportunity. So it is better to get rid of these products. And the last one is the cash cow products. So as you can see here, the example of the product is Nestle KitKat. These are those products which have high market share, but the market growth is low because they have already reached the maximum number of customers. So the simple strategy here is to milk these products as much as possible without killing the cow. So you should try to get as much profit as possible from these products without causing any harm to the product. So often the mature and well established products are in this category. So we can take the example of the company Procter and Gamble. It manufactures Pampers, nappies to Lynx deodorants, which has been often described as a cash cow company. So this is all about the BCG matrix and how to use it. Hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you so much.